I mean, you can do what you got to do, but I plead guilty. I would like to plead guilty today.
Well,
Yes.
that can't happen. Is that what you want me to do?
No, I would like for you to accept my guilty plea.
Pardon?
No, I would like for you to accept.
I'm not, okay, sir. I'm not taking your plea.
I don't know if I can make one.
Pardon?
I don't know if I can make one. I'm not understanding this.
If you don't choose either one of those, I'm adjourning the proceeding, finding good cause to.
A man walked into court acting like he was in charge of how the legal system works, and it was honestly hard to watch. He kept arguing with Judge Simpson because he wanted to plead guilty right away. The problem is, this court is not legally allowed to accept that kind of plea. It felt like watching someone show up to the wrong office and demand service that simply isn't offered there. His attorney looked worn out, which makes sense because it's obvious she had already explained this to him before they ever entered the courtroom. Still,
the court's patience. I just had to relay some information.
That's what I'm known for. If
Patient.
anybody laughs, you're going. No, go ahead.
You are a very patient man, Judge.
Go ahead. Second.
So, Your Honor, today is the date and time set for probable cause conference in this matter. I do understand my client has been deemed competent to stand trial. I've had conversations with him. It tells me that he is prepared to enter a plea today. I've explained to him that that's not something that the court would be able to do at this stage. I've also explained to him that typically we would send this matter up to circuit court so that the sentencing judge will be able to properly enter his plea for him. He says that that's not something that he wishes to do. So I'm kind of at a crossroads at this point, Judge. I don't know.
So
he stayed stuck in his own version of how things should work, refusing to listen. Watching someone argue so strongly while completely missing the point was frustrating. Let me know in the comments. Do you think he was just confused or refusing to listen? Let's break it down. This situation became even more difficult because everything the man was arguing had already been explained to him multiple times. You could almost feel Judge Simpson working hard to stay calm while clearly explaining something very simple. District court cannot accept a felony plea. That rule doesn't change no matter how much someone argues. What's surprising is that he seemed to believe pushing harder would somehow change the court's authority. In reality, the judge was actually trying to help him.
If you're going to enter a plea to these cases, it would have to go to another judge to take that plea, which is the waiver that counsel's talking about. I could not accomplish that today for you.
You can't just
Usually,
plead guilty.
Mr. Gatlin, what we do is once I've made the finding that I made today, we adjourn it out to the next available day. Give you a chance to talk with your attorneys about what you want to do and the process by which that will happen. Okay. You understand that, sir?
I mean, I just don't understand why I can't plead guilty, man.
Because if you pled guilty, you'd be pleading to felony charge.
If he had paused, waived the exam, and allowed the case to move to circuit court, he would already be much closer to sentencing. Instead, he made the process longer and more complicated for himself. What do you think? Was this confusion or stubbornness? It's easy to see why Judge Simpson eventually reached his limit. The man kept acting as if the judge was standing in his way on purpose, when in fact the law simply didn't allow what he was asking for. Moments like this show how many people enter courtrooms without understanding even the basic structure of the legal system. I also felt for his attorney. She looked extremely uncomfortable, and it's understandable. What should have been a routine procedural step turned into a drawn-out argument.
Those pleas are taken before a circuit court judge, which is why it would have to be waived and you would have to go up to circuit court.
I mean, you can do what you got to do, but I plead guilty.
Well, let me do this. You've not discussed a waiver with him in detail, have you?
I mean, I have, Your Honor. I've explained to him what the waiver does and how it would send him over to circuit court with a pretrial. I've explained to him his right to the preliminary exam. I suggested that we set it for exam, but...
All right. Sir, you seem like you want to get it moving, and I don't have a problem with that. Do you want to waive so you can go up before the circuit court judge and do what you're going to do, or do you want a preliminary examination to have a hearing on the charges?
I would like to plead guilty today, Your Honor.
Well, that can't happen. If you wish to plead guilty, I can get you, you would waive so that I can get you to a place where you can do that as soon as available. Is that what you want me to do?
No, I would like for you to accept my guilty plea.
Pardon?
No, I would like for you to accept.
I'm not, okay, sir, I'm not taking your plea. So your options are, I could set this for preliminary examination, or you can waive the preliminary examination and I will send it to circuit court where they will be more than happy to take your plea. If you don't choose either one of those, I'm adjourning the proceeding, finding good cause to do so. So, sir, what is your choice?
I don't know if I can make one.
Pardon?
I don't know if I can make it. I'm not understanding this.
All right. If there's something you're not understanding, I've got to give you time to talk to your attorney about it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the fastest date I can possibly give you to come back. Once you've had that, figure out exactly what you're doing. So I'm going to find good cause to adjourn the probable cause conference in this matter. I will adjourn it to my next date is the 9th, to October 9th, 2025, 9 a.m. His bond will continue. Thank you.
This is exactly why cases take so long. When people fight the process instead of allowing it to move forward correctly, the judge wasn't blocking him. He was protecting him from a serious legal mistake. I had to pause after watching that because the level of misunderstanding was remarkable. It really highlights how much of the legal system is about knowing the process, not just the charges themselves. Many cases are delayed simply because someone insists on doing something that legally cannot happen. Judge Simpson likely helped this man by stopping the plea when he did. Making that mistake could have caused major problems later. This is also a strong reminder of why having an attorney matters. Not just for sentencing, but for navigating the legal system from the very beginning. Let me know what you thought about Judge Simpson's patience and how you think you would have handled the situation if you were in that courtroom. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.